Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. I am your host, Galadon. You are watching Clash of Clans Attacks, and today it's another episode in the quest to... it's the quest to number 1. Yes, you guys asked for it. We're going to give it a try. Now, number 1 could mean a lot of different things. Is it number 1 in the US, number 1 in the world, or number 1 at the end of a season, number 1 at any given point? There's a lot of different ways I can approach this, and now, honestly, being number 1 in the world, probably a tall order, but hey, 5,000 was a tall order. We got there eventually, so who knows, it might happen. But now, the way that the leagues work, remember, everybody gets reset to 5,000 trophies once a month, so it's a level playing field, more or less, once everything gets reset. So that will be the time that I will push and see how I can do. Right now, as you know, the update has changed things dramatically. From right before the update, we saw maybe around 200 Legend League players, and as of right now, it looks like we probably have closer to 3,000, and by the end of this league season, who knows, we could have 5 or even 6,000 Legend League players, and when that many people are reset down to the same trophy level, well, it's never happened before, so it will be unique, it will be different, and hopefully it will be interesting and make for some fun episodes in the near future. So that's what we will try. In the meantime, I am just trying to see how far I can keep up above 5,000 for now and collect those Legend League trophies at the end of the season. Now, you may or may not know, but all of the trophies that I have above 5,000 at the end of this league season, I will get to keep forever. They will be displayed for eternity on my profile. There's a special bar that gets added for players that finish above 5,000 trophies at the end of each league season, so I'll let you see that the first time it happens, and that will really probably commence the quest to 5,000. I keep calling it the quest to 5,000, it's been so long. It'll commence the quest to number 1, because right now, it's unbelievable. I did actually peak at, I believe it was 2nd in the United States, and 13th globally. So 13th globally, the highest I've ever been, and that came just a couple of days after the update. Now we see more and more players up in this range, and it's gotten a lot harder to find offers. I've gone 6, 7, 8 hours of searching without a single offer, and then every now and then I'll have streaks like these 3 attacks. They all came within about an hour and a half of each other. They were all right around 10 trophy offers, and so again, I'm looking for things to change, and the weather report should hopefully be interesting as well, as the cloud conditions will probably change based upon where we are in the league season. As players start to thin out, some will pull further and further away from 5,000, and we'll just see what I can do. Again, a lot of it comes down to time, traveling, management of shields and village guards, and personal breaks. I've already had issues myself. You know, I talked about it in a recent video. I've had issues where I thought I was okay, and I wake up only to find myself having defended, and okay, I'll tell you guys, I usually keep a decoy base up. So if you randomly go look at my base, that's not normally the base I'm defending with. I will usually switch over to the base I want to defend with only for that few minutes as I'm going to be attacked, and then I switch back right away because I don't want everybody to see the base I'm currently using. So I got caught off guard with my decoy base, and just lucky to not get 3-starred. Recent defenses, 2-star loss for 32, another 2-star loss for 35. I'm like, what happened, Supercell, to losing less trophies on defense? I still seem to be a huge offer almost every single time, but I didn't want to gripe about it too much because a lot of people have other more important things to complain about, but nonetheless, it does make it tough to stay up there in trophies. I'm trying to crest 5,200, can't do it. My personal best is right around 5,180 or so right now. Who knows, maybe I will get there, and again, I will report back to you guys with the status of the push, probably roughly weekly in the future. So let's get into this last attack. These attacks were pre-skeleton nerf, so the witch is very overpowering, and this base right here might have been a bit tougher had it been the new lower hit point skeletons, because it is a super max Town Hall 11, maxed out level 9 Wizard Towers, level 20 Grand Warden, and I pull the idiot double tap on the jump spell. You can see there that double jump on the outside. That could absolutely be disastrous post witch skeleton nerf. But we will just have to wait and see, because this attack didn't go so badly. Again, that Eagle Artillery, I may be attacking on that side of the base, but I really don't care about it. I pretty much ignore it, and it is not a factor when I decide from which angle to take a base. That thing, just worthless. It's just like a big rock in the way to me. I don't think it does a lot of damage to the golems, comparatively speaking, and get through it early. It is out of the way. There goes the Warden's ability, and that, I'm still working on trying to time it right. Usually I drop the freeze spell first and then the Warden's ability right as the freeze wears off. I'm beginning to think that the other way around might work better. I want as many units as possible to be affected by the Eternal Tome, and that means as many units still alive and as close to the Warden as possible, so maybe we'll switch that in future episodes. In any case, I may even switch away from witch-based attacks and back to dragons, or perhaps something else completely. Who knows? Could we see a resurgence of Go Wipe? It really depends upon the changes that happen to the game and bases, of course, as well. As the game continues to evolve at Town Hall 11, so will the attacks. So this is about to wrap up with another 2-star. Now I do end this pretty quickly as soon as I grab the 2nd star because I realize I have no chance at 3 stars against this base, but it's 11 trophies and it keeps me up above 5,100. Thank you guys as always, and hey, thank you so much for all of the great feedback on the last episode asking you guys whether or not I should push. Obviously the answer was yes, so here we go, and thank you again for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Don't forget to check out some other episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, and favorite, and yes, I will see you again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, you didn't ask for my vote. I don't need to see this again.